I was a bit tardy this morning, so sorry about that. Now, I think I sent the notes out, didn't I, about fourth suit forcing?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, it's an interesting thing, fourth suit forcing, because some people say they don't play it, or they don't understand it, or they don't use it. It's used, as you know, in these lessons. What I've been doing is trying to prosecute the case in favour of using these conventions, and it's the same with fourth suit forcing. Now, I'm having similar trouble with I'm just going to share my screen, and I'll see if it'll let me share, because it didn't last week, and I haven't, let me see. Are we sharing or not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, we are sharing.
Yeah.
Ah, so you can read that okay, can you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, good. Now, the idea is that now, a lot of people play fourth suit forcing to game, and if that's your agreement, that's okay. I have played fourth suit forcing for one round. I think it works better to game when you have certain hands that you're not sure what to do, but you know you want to do something and you want to tell your partner to go to game, but you're not sure best way to do it. So a lot of people use fourth suit forcing, and you've probably played against many people that use it. And now that many of us are playing on Step Bridge and BBO, although I haven't seen Dawn Ellis playing online, have I?
No, no.
Why not?
No.
Why not, Dawn Ellis?
I'm still trying to learn what you're telling us here.
Oh, all right, Jessie. All right. There's always one that, with the smart reply, isn't there?
Taking a lot of study, all those notes you send down.
You're a good lady.
Absolutely
Dawn.
right.
Okay, I think everyone else here has been playing online, I think, so that's good. It's a few people.
Well done, everybody else.
Sorry?
I said well done to everybody else.
Everyone else that's on here today, I meant, Dawn, not everyone else in the, Western world or anything.
Right.
But
Yeah.
okay, so fourth suit forcing, it's I'll just show you a hand. Imagine you are west. I think you're going to be west in all these hands. Because you're west to the left of the diagram, I thought I'd change it to west. Now, your partner has opened one heart. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Your partner is east.
Mm-hmm.
You have bid one spade. That looks like the right bid, doesn't it?
Yep.
Partner's now bid two clubs. Now, imagine that you don't play fourth suit forcing. What would you bid on this hand?
Two spades.
Right.
You can bid two spades, but it would be non-forcing, wouldn't it?
Yes.
You would bid three spades.
Yes.
It might seem a bit unilateral, saying, I've got a one-suited hand, partner, so choose this or choose something else. And it would probably imply a six-card suit. Okay, so this is the reason with this type of hand that we use fourth suit forcing. You want to force the game and you don't know which is the best game to get to, but you want to let your partner know at an early level, in this case at the 2 level, that you will want to go to game, but you're not sure yet. So in this case, you bid the fourth suit, which is diamonds. Okay, so you bid 2 diamonds here. Alert, you say, fourth suit forcing. So this is how it works. You bid the fourth suit, usually in an uninterrupted auction, and it's usually by the responder, partner of the opener, i.e. you in this instance. And you might have noted in the document I sent out, there are examples where you can have the opener bidding 3 suits and the responder bidding 1, and therefore the opener bidding fourth suit forcing. That's also by agreement. But in this case, If you bid the fourth suit here, you bid 2 diamonds. It says to partner, we are going to game. Remember, what we're talking about here is if you use it as a game force, because you have, 14 points here, your partner's open. You want to get the game, don't you?
Yep.
So you bid 2 diamonds. Now, notice here, if you have this hand and you're clear about where you want to go, and you had a diamond stop, you could easily bid 3 no trumps on this hand. But that's sometimes a bit a decision just you're making, like a unilateral decision that you're making and not giving your partner any input. So sometimes people bid 4 suit forcing without a stop, and sometimes they may have a stop. They just want to know where to go. So, I mean, I have one partner who will usually only bid 4 suit forcing without a stopper. I have another partner who bid 4 suit forcing on nearly any hand to go to game. So it all depends on your partnership style and agreement and how you treat it. I can hear a mumbling. I hear a mumbling Michael.
That was me mumbling.
So Richard,
What I was saying is, if you've got a stopper in diamonds, why wouldn't you just go 3 no trumps?
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
so
That's a good
Richard,
question. That's a good question, Michael, and I thought that's what you mumbled. And the reason is, what if you don't have good stoppers in diamonds, or if let's say you have the ace of,
I've got a present for you.
well, let's say you have the ace of diamonds and not the ace of clubs. That sort of thing, Michael.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you might bid 3 no trumps. What if your partner has 3 spades support
Yeah.
and a singleton diamond?
Yeah.
So that's why you want to find out more about the hand. So that's why you
Richard, can I
sometimes...
ask something, please?
Yes.
Do you only ever do this, like 1 heart, 1 spade, if you've got 5 spades?
No. No, you're you're the responder. You're only showing a 4-card suit.
Yes, I know. So, okay, so then they go 2 diamonds. And
If
the
you go
other
2
one hasn't
diamonds
got-
on this hand, yes.
and they haven't got a stopper, what do they do?
Well, that's what we'll look at now. Then we'll look at those hands now, and they may not have a stop. And you might have noticed in the notes that I sent out, it had the priorities, did it not? Saying these are the things in order that you look for when your partner has bid 4 suit forcing. Usually in this order. 1, you bid 3 card support for a major. 2, bid a stop for no trumps. 3, show a second suit or a long suit that you might have. So we'll look at a couple of them. So this time your partner you've opened 1 diamond. You're the opener this time. You've opened 1 diamond. Looks about right, doesn't it? 12-point hand. 5 diamonds, your longest suit. You open 1 diamond. Partner bids 1 spade. You bid 2 clubs to show your second suit. It's a fairly minimum hand, but it's not exactly balanced. So you bid 2 clubs to show a second suit. Partner bids 2 hearts. The ding dong bell goes off in your head. 4th suit forcing. Partner may or may not have hearts, because sometimes they do have the 4th suit, but they may or may not have hearts. What are your options? You can support partner with a 3-card major, their first bid suit. You can bid no trumps, or you can show a longer second suit or first suit. So in this case, you have 3 spades and your partner has bid spades first. And by the look of the bidding, they probably have 5 spades. They don't always promise 5-card suit, but usually they do, especially in a major. So in this case, you can support spades, yes?
Yes.
Yep.
Now, you might notice the difference here that you're going to game. You can bid 2 spades if you want to, or you can bid 3 spades to say, I definitely have 3-card support, partner. It's your choice and partnership technique. But in this case, I think you'll probably get the game in spades. So you can, you noticed your partner, because they've been forcing, and you've only shown them a minimum hand, they have at least an opening hand, don't they? Even though you've opened. You know you have a limited hand. Partner hasn't shown that. So you want partner to be in control of any further action. So it's probably beholden on you to show spade support here, but not necessarily to jump straight to game. You can if you want to, but it might cut out, it might cut out some further description if your partner requires it. So show support and we'll see what happens. You haven't really agreed a suit yet. You nominally have when you bid spades, because partner probably has 5. So you support spades here, and that looks like that'd be the best option. Now, some of these options do get a little bit convoluted or complicated, but we'll look at a couple of them. I'll just forewarn you.
Richard, is it better to say 2 spades or 3 spades?
Look, this, I thought one of my smart students would ask me that question. And I think in this instance, Pen, that 3 spades. Now, imagine you're stuck for a bid, but you want to show sort of support for spades and you only had 2 spades. Let's say you had 2 spades and 2 hearts there. If that was me, I might bid 2 spades. But if you bid 3 spades here, you're saying I definitely have 3 card support. Okay. So I think 3 spades is the best, but I didn't want to mention it until someone else did, because there's a bit of nuance in that bid, and it sometimes comes with experience and an agreement, knowing that sort of thing. So, but you're spot on. I would bid. You're not showing any extra points. I would think. Can you imagine? I didn't put this hand in here. Imagine you have the 3 of hearts and the queen 5 of spades, and your hand's essentially the same. And you don't want to rebid one of your suits. You don't have stop in no trumps. So you want to support partner's first bid suit, almost support it. So you did 2 spades, I think, if you only had 2 spades there. Then partner, you go into game, so your partner might explore a bit further. So anyway, the partner might have a stop in no trumps. They haven't denied a stop in hearts for no trumps. All they're saying really is, a lot of people think they have, because like I said, I've played with partners that nearly always do this without a stop and have a tendency to bid no trumps with the stop. But partner may want to know more about your hand. You don't know where the best place is. And that's the idea of when you get to this level of experience and bidding, is to find the right place. When you first few years that you're playing, you just want to bid the hands and hope you land somewhere where there's a safety net or a soft landing, but you don't always get there. And when you get a bit more experience, you might be able to delve a bit further.
Was that years or decades, Richard?
Sorry? Decade? Oh, did I say years? Yeah, well, you see, I've been playing for a few decades, so it could be decades. They say about, to get good at anything, you put 10,000 hours into it, or whatever that saying is. It's a lifelong learning curve, isn't it, Bridge?
Yes, certainly.
What about when you first start and after you've been playing, you've had your lessons, you've been playing, 6 months, and you think, I think I've got the hang of this.
Oh no!
And then there's an even steeper learning curve, and I don't know what they're talking about. But, because as you know, we've had that many players, that many people come to the club when we used to be able to go to a club and say, "It's okay, I know how to play bridge. I've learnt on a cruise ship." All right, well, sit down and take your cards. We had that once when
Oh, yeah, man. Yes.
we had that on a Friday once when Jill Harriet was helping me. And this guy came in and said exactly that. I've come along, I've heard this is the easy session to play. And Jill sits down with him and I'm there for a little bit and I overhear the conversation and she's saying, you know, about majors and minors and 5-card suits. And she said, now, just remember though, whatever you do, open the bidding with 12 points. And he said, what are points? So, well, you'll start again, I said. Okay. All right, when to use it? It can be used at any time that player wants to force the game and it requests information from partner. Like I said before, they may have a stop in the 4th suit, but they still want to make an inquiry. So you mightn't use 4th suit forcing in these situations. Like instead of bidding the 4th suit, you might jump in a 6-card. You remember that first one I showed where you had 5 spades and a game going hand? If you had 6 spades, you could, like Pam said, you could jump to 3 spades and say, choose game partner somewhere, I've got 6 spades.
Yeah.
And you might bid a no trump with a stopper in the 4th suit. And you may raise partners first bid major or opening bid, and you might have a 3-card raise. You know, we talked about this last week. Mike Pemberton asked a few questions about when we open and we're playing Bergen raises and other things that sometimes we have to delay raising partner suit. So we bid a new suit and then we make a delayed raise showing the point count that we couldn't show in the direct raise and 3-card support. So, and there are a few situations when to use 4th suit forcing, and I'll show you a couple more rather than just look at the words here. Okay, hold on a sec. I had the front door open. I thought the chooks were coming in, but
Donkey.
no, the donkey's out down in his paddock. He's 29 now. He's getting a bit old to come inside. Okay.
Put his feet up.
Put his feet up, yeah. Okay. Now, this is a similar hand, and I just wanted to show you this hand as well, because you don't always have a clear-cut bid. You've opened 1 diamond, partner's bid 1 spade. So you don't know their points at this stage. They're 6+. You've bid 2 clubs. You have a minimum hand or 13 count. Now, then partner pulls out the 4th suit forcing and bids 2 hearts. Now, think of your priorities. First priority, show 3-card support for the first bid major or first bid suit of partner. That's usually the #1 priority. 2, show a stop in the 4th suit for no trumps. 3, rebid your first bid suit. If it's long, you might have 6 diamonds. Or you can rebid your clubs if you're 5-5. In this case, what might you do on this hand? Your partners force you to bid.
Big heart.
Tricky.
Well, no, partner is only going to have a 4-card heart suit.
Yeah. I think it's a
And
no.
isn't that showing a stopper in heart?
No, you'd be showing a stopper in hearts here. Remember, your partners bid the 4th suit. So, yeah, who said to bid no trumps? I heard it there somewhere.
Me.
I said
Dawn Ellis, I heard, and Anne Rice. So, yes, you bid no. I bid no trumps, but I just bid 2 no trumps. You're going to game. There's no hurry yet. Bid 2 no trumps. It's not much of a stop, but then you have to bid something, don't you? Okay, so yeah, I bid 2 no trumps on that hand. Partner might be 6 spades and 4 hearts.
Mm.
You don't know yet. After you bid 2 no trumps, partner may now bid 3 spades. And they mightn't even have hearts, remember, because it's the 4th suit. But they still might have 6 spades here and they just want to know what to do. So if they go back to 3 spades after your 2 no trumps, then you bid 4 spades.
Would
You
he
have at least a 7-card spade fit. You may have an 8-card spade fit.
to go back to
Would
spades?
that
Would he have to have a 6 cards?
I heard 2 questions there. So
Would going to spades then be a better answer than saying 3 no trumps?
yes, imagine that it goes here after 2 hearts, Anne,
Mm.
that you bid 2 no trumps because you want to show a stop, yes?
Yes.
Now, trust your partner here. If they bid 3 no trumps, that's okay. If they bid 3 hearts, they'd be saying, I've got a real heart suit, just in case you do have support, probably.
Sorry, Mark.
No, that was me. Don't worry, I'm back. I think it's the, I got blocked from crossing the river again. Now, if they bid 3 spades, so it goes after 2 hearts, you bid 2 no trumps, they bid 3 spades, you would trust your partner to have a 5-card spade suit, a 6-card spade suit here,
Yeah. So then you
and
go to spades.
probably not much in hearts. So then you bid 4 spades. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust your partner to have 6-card suit. Of course, they might be stuck as well, and you end up in something that you don't want to be. Okay, I move to another hand. Just a few here so that you get a taste of what you might rebid after the 4th suit. Okay, first of all, we'll check the bidding from the beginning because I may have constructed, all the hands came out of my head and they came out quickly. So you never know what might happen here. You've opened 1 diamond because you have 13 count and 5 diamonds. You have 2 5-card suits, so you've opened the higher ranking of the 5-card suit. Your partner's bid 1 spade, 6+ points. We don't know where yet. So you just have a simple rebid of your 2nd suit, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
So you bid 2 clubs. Then partner pulls out the 2 hearts and says, well, we're going to game, partner, but I don't know where. Tell me more about your hand. What would you tell partner about your hand here?
3 clubs.
I'd go 3 clubs.
Yeah, 3 clubs, because at the moment you've shown 5 diamonds and 5 diamonds and 4 clubs, haven't you?
Yeah.
Now, remember the priorities though. If you had a 3-card spade support here, you would bid 3 spades or 4 spades, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even with your 5-5 in the minors. If you had a fairly good stop in hearts, you could bid 2 no trumps rather than 3 clubs.
Mm-hmm.
Without those 2 options, which are the main 2 options, you do like most of you said, rebid clubs. Just bid 3 clubs. You'd be showing 5-5 there or 6-5, and then partner will make a decision. They still may have 6 spades here, or they still might have a heart stop. So after your 3 clubs, they'll probably bid, they'll take over. You've shown your hand exactly here. So whatever happens, I'm sure, hopefully you'll get in the right contract. So I'm just reaching for my water bottle. So did you play bridge yesterday, Pam?
We attended.
You attended?
Yes. I wouldn't call it playing, Richard.
We
but
attended.
were
We were there.
Oh. Well, Mary and I couldn't quite win the Red Point event on Saturday night. We
No, but you came second.
second out of 59 pairs we thought was pretty good.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
Congratulations.
thank you. And there was less than 1% in it, so we were quite happy with that.
Well, Sue Miller and David Brown were second yesterday, Richard, and we barred David from the restricted section now because he's over the limit.
Well, I'm glad. So you're making the rules for step bridge now, are you?
No. I just rang them to congratulate them.
Oh yeah, well they did well. I did the same. I sent them a message as well.
I think Dan and Sue Barber won last Tuesday night, I think.
They did.
And they did very well in the restricted section the other day too.
Yeah, they did have a win last Tuesday in the under 50. That was good. Okay. All right. Here we go. Next one. All right. All right. Your partner. This time, your partner has opened. And I just want to show you something here. Your partner's opened one club. You have bid one diamond, 4 card suits up the line, if you're not playing a Walsh style. Partner bids their second suit, 1 heart or a 4 card major. Now it's over to you. Now this is a tricky bit that some people think that bidding a 4th suit at the 1 level is 4th suit forcing. It's not. There are many hands where your partner can have 4 spades here. Okay? They can have 5 clubs, 4 hearts, 4 spades. They can have 3 clubs, 4 hearts, 4 spades, can't they? So there are many hands where your partner can have 4 spades. So 4th suit forcing at the 1 level is off. So 1 spade here by you is not 4th suit forcing. You only have 11 points. You haven't forced a game yet. It's not 4th suit forcing. It's a genuine suit at the 1 level, okay? Now, that does create some problems, which I'll try and answer, but remember that it does get a little bit complex, but I'll just show you another hand. If I've got them in the right order. Okay. All right. Now, this is the same bidding situation, same option, but your hand's different. Partners open 1 club, you've bid 1 diamond. 6 plus points, 4 plus diamonds. Partners bid 1 heart. Now it's over to you, but this time you have 15 points and you want to get to game. So there are some options. What do you think the options would be? Playing 4th suit forcing or not playing 4th suit forcing?
2 spades?
Exactly. 2 spades is the bid that you bid in this situation, because 1 spade is not 4th suit forcing. 2 spades becomes the de facto 4th suit forcing. A jump in spades in the 4th suit says this is not a real suit, partner. It is forcing to game, but I don't know where to go. Now, if you have a look at this hand, if you're not playing 4th suit forcing, what do you do with this hand? Do you have a bid?
You'd go no trumps, I suppose.
I think you would go no trumps. And because you have a fairly balanced hand, you would have opened 1 no trump with this hand. And if the opponents haven't bid, you'd bid 3 no trumps, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I think so too. Oh, hello, pussycats. Yes, Daddy's on the Zoom. Okay. I think he's asking for milk. Okay, so this hand you'd bid 2. You would bid 2 spades, not 1 spade, 2 spades. 4th suit forcing. By the way, I know that most of you are playing on BBO and Step Bridge. What do you think of alerting your own bids? All good with that?
Yes, yeah.
You think it works okay?
Yeah, I do.
Quite
Yeah, I do too.
useful,
Your partner can't see it.
Yeah,
So
I think it's excellent.
What about bids that aren't alertable when you're in the room? Do you alert them like doubles and cue bids and stuff?
We don't.
We don't.
I don't.
No, just that. Well, the reason I ask is because some bids, when you make like a double, it's not for takeout; it means something else. And so I've been having a tendency to alert those bids, self-alert those bids, because you don't. They're not alertable when you're playing in the room, but sometimes it doesn't hurt to alert bids. To let the opponents know. I guess it's the same when you pass the level of 3 no trumps. Like online, really, there's no upper limit. So if you want to tell your opponents how many key cards you've shown, that sort of thing, you know, after 4 no trumps. So anyway, just an interesting thing, because yeah, I think it works well to alert your own bids. Okay. All right, here we go. So 2 no trumps, 2 spades is exactly right. You don't know where your partner's going to go, but you just want to let them know what's happening. Okay. Yeah, there it is, 2 spades. I just put that one in there just to have the same hand to show you what the bid is. I think I'm fast running out of hands, but that's okay. I'll get the notes out in a minute and talk to you about a situation there. And okay, so I want to show you this hand as well, because this is an unusual one. I didn't mention it in the notes. You have a 5-4-4. You've opened 1 diamond with your 13 points. Yeah, sounds right, 13. I think I heard someone adding up there. And your partner's responded 1 spade. You have bid 2 clubs, 2nd suit. Sounds about right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Now your partner's bid 2 hearts, 4th suit forcing. Okay, so partner says we're going to game. You now know partner has an opening hand and we're going to game. Now, how do you cover this situation when you're playing 4th suit forcing? Your partner's forced you to bid.
2 no
You have to make a bid.
No trumps.
2 no trumps.
You could bid no trumps. I mean, it's you have a void, so I'd be shying away from bidding no trumps initially. But in 4th suit forcing,
Saying you've got a 5-4.
in 4th suit forcing, a lot of you might see this. Your partner may have spades and hearts. They might have hearts, even though it's 4th suit. Sometimes you do have the 4th suit. In this instance, you are allowed to bid 3 hearts,
Yes.
which says, partner, I have a real heart suit. So therefore, I'm either 4-4-1 or 5-4-4. And your partner will know you've got a singleton or void in spades. And they know that you have a real heart suit. They may only have 2 or 3. That's okay. They'll go to 3 no trumps or whatever it is they go to. But by the way, they could still go to 3 spades here with a 6 or 7 card suit, and you can go 3 no trumps. But you'll probably end up in no trumps. But just in case your partner has 4 hearts, probably shy away from no trumps in the first instance and take it slow because you're going to game anyway. Now, that's, like I said, I've saved those hands for the last couple because it's you can see that it might get a bit complex, like supporting the 4th suit. But is everyone okay with that? Yeah. Okay. Now, I think I have a paucity of slides today, so sorry about that, but I want to get up the document that I sent out. Hold on a sec. Stop sharing. Oh, I'm back in the Brady Bunch. Okay. There you are. Oh, hello, Greg. Greg's look at these young blokes. They're always on their phone or doing something, aren't they?
Talk about multi-purposing.
I know, isn't he? Is he? Well, he is quite. Is he the youngest person here?
Always say so.
Probably.
He is, isn't he? I was talking to Bron Cunnington yesterday in the supermarket.
Oh, how is she?
Oh, not very well.
Oh,
Well, she's all right, but the bloke's not very well. So,
no, I know the husband's not well.
so he's still on his last legs, but, you know,
Mm.
he must be a centipede or something. He's been his last legs for a long time, but I think he's in his 80s, Don. Bron, I think Bron's in her 70s now, so she must be just turned 70. And Beryl Steen had her 89th birthday, didn't she, last week?
Really?
It's not bad, is it? Okay, now won't be a sec. I'll see if I can find this other document. I've got that many things open here. Okay. I just want to share this document as well. Why do we have so many things open, Greg Sheridan?
No answer, is there?
No, he's probably too busy doing something else.
No, I took my mute off.
Oh,
Looks like with all the screen light, you've got a NASA control center there, Richard.
yeah, it's not bad, is it? I've got two big monitors as well, Greg.
I can see you've got multiple monitors.
Yeah. All right. So,
I haven't got a screen, Richard.
hold on.
It's appeared.
We're right now.
No, we're none of us
No,
full
I've
screen now.
It's got a rogues gallery up.
You're back in the
Ah.
room.
So we're not sharing?
No,
No,
We were though.
only photos.
We were. Okay. We sharing now?
Yep.
Yes.
Four-suit forcing?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this is what I sent out. So, and I've just got a couple of examples there at the beginning. The example auctions. The one over the right-hand side, you can see, now some people play this as four-suit forcing as well. Opener opens one diamond, responder one spade, opener two hearts, and responder two spades. So they have a minimum hand and 5 or 6
Where are we?
spades.
I'm not on that bit.
Everyone else see it?
Yep.
I
Yes.
can.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's on your
I've got
notes,
one
Pam.
diamond, one spade, 2 clubs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's over the right-hand
No.
side.
Look on the other
Oh,
side.
right, you've got it. Yep, sorry, yep.
All right. Okay, we're in the room. And
Yep.
so after partner bids 2 spades, if by agreement, well, this is the 4th suit. Some people don't play this as the 4th suit, but I don't see why not. You'd be saying, I have a strong hand, 19, 20 points, and I probably only have 1, maybe 2 spades, but I want to know more about your hand. We're going to games. So responder may have a stop in clubs. They may have 6 spades that they could bid again, maybe 7. But either way, it's saying, please bid on, okay? So that's, like I said, I don't see why that's not 4th suit forcing, because it is the 4th suit and you may want to force partner. So all the other situations are usually 4th suit forcing. I'm just going to go through here. We talked about the priorities of the 4th suit forcing bidder, usually opener, and about showing 3 card support. I had some examples there and with some notes. So if you might want to read those notes again about bidding a stopper, responding to show extra length. Oh, here's one that I didn't. This hand here. So you open 1 diamond, partner responds 1 heart, you rebid 1 spade, partner bids 4th suit forcing, 2 clubs, saying, tell me more about your hand. And you think, well, I don't have 3-card heart support. I probably don't have a good enough stop for clubs at this stage. So one of the other options is rebidding your first bid suit. So remember we had that other hand where we opened diamonds and then rebid clubs and then bid clubs again, showing a 5-5. Well, this is the one where when you go back to your first suit, you're showing a 6-carder in the first suit. So you're saying on this hand, I have 6 diamonds and 4 spades, partner. And you haven't denied a stop in clubs and you're going to no trumps anyway. So after you bid 2 diamonds, partner doesn't have any extra to say. So she bids 2 no trumps and then you bid 3 no trumps. So it's probably the right spot, but it's just a way of getting there. And you want to show, because at this stage, you don't know if diamonds might be the best option, like a game in diamonds, if partner doesn't have good clubs. So you want to show a 6-card suit. So there's that option as well. This other one I had here, this one is the one where you bid.
Excuse me, Richard, can we go back to that one?
Yeah. Yes.
So why would he just go 2 no trumps?
Because it's
Because
not.
the opener's got opening points and he has. Why wouldn't he go 3 no trumps?
It's not a race, Pam.
Oh,
You're going to game. You know you're going to game anyway. You have to trust your partner that you both know you're going to game. That the responder is suggesting no trumps. I know you have an unbalanced hand, partner, with 6 diamonds and 4 spades. I have a club stop as well. I'm suggesting no trumps. That's why.
well, to me,
Yes.
it's only by going 2 no trumps that he's
But it's
not
forcing
showing.
to game. It's forcing to game.
Oh, okay, right.
You have to trust your partner.
Yeah.
You have to have a
okay.
partnership where there's trust, where if you bid 4 suit forcing, you know you're going to game. Therefore, there's no need to bid 3 no trumps.
Okay, right,
You
got
bid
it.
2 no trumps, and then your
Yep.
partner will bid 3 no trumps with the right type of hand. So yeah, it's a matter of partnership understanding and knowing that it's not. If the opponents aren't bidding, it's not a race.
Yeah, I'm with
If
you
you've only
now.
got 4 minutes left in the hand on the step bridge or something.
Yeah, I've realised now when fourth, you're
No worries.
definitely going to game. Yep.
We had a hand last night, John and I. The bidding took about 4 minutes, so we didn't get to play the hand in our 6 spades that would have made. we claimed the director. We had about 30 seconds left to play the hand. John played 3 tricks and claimed. And the director, we went to the next round. The director changed our score to 86% and said, yes, we accept that your claim would have made, so we're giving it to you. 2 rounds later, they put it back to 50% and said, oh, we don't think enough tricks was played, so we're not going to give it to you now.
Okay.
There you go. Anyway, there's another one. Oh, this one here, you're bidding your 2nd suit. So you have 1 spade, partner bids 2 diamonds, you bid 2 hearts. Remember that might only be a 4-card suit at this stage. Partner now bids 3 clubs, 4th suit forcing. Tell me more about your hand. And you notice the same in this hand, that responder has a club stop. They could easily at any time bid 3 no trumps, couldn't they? But like I said, you want to take your time. So they bid 4 suit forcing to see more about your hand. You bid 3 hearts saying, I have a 5-5 partner. Does that help? Or, now you make a decision. So partner has made a decision and said, all right, I've got 3-card hearts, but I'll bid 4 hearts. Because the responder trusts that have that hand, that 5-5, so they're going to play it in 4 hearts rather than 3 no trumps. I don't know what's best. I'm not making a judgment on what's best, but you know what happens in the bidding. If we find we have an 8-card major fit, we tend to play in that fit, don't we, rather than no trumps. So that's just a general concept that we have when we're playing bridge. So we don't know at the time what's going to be best. Sometimes we play in no trumps and we get a better score.
Absolutely.
Serendipitously. Okay, now I just want to show you a couple more things. When is fourth suit forcing off? Okay, when responders are past hand, because they can't have enough to go to game usually. The opponents overcall or make a takeout double. By the way, now Pam asked me about a bidding situation earlier where you made a jump shift. What was it, Pam?
Yes, if one diamond.
By opener, one spade by responder.
One spade.
Yeah, then three hearts by
Three
opener.
hearts.
Yeah, yeah. Now that would be forcing to game, wouldn't it? Because it's a jump shift.
Yes.
So fourth suit forcing would still apply if you had the room, but so that can apply there. But it's usually off in these circumstances.
Yeah, fair
When
enough.
the opponents overcall or make a takeout double, the reason is when they overcall, many people use their Q bit of their suit as a strong hand, similar to fourth suit forcing. Have you noticed that when you're playing? You overcall one heart and the opponents use bit of hearts to either show support for one another or to say, tell me more, we might be going to game. And we talked about the one level as well. Okay, there's the one level. Now, there's another one here that I didn't get to make a slide of, being slack, opener, responder. Responders made a jump shift in the fourth suit. Now, this is not dissimilar to the situation Pam was talking about, except it's by responder. One diamond, one spade, two clubs, second suit. Now, responders bid three hearts. That's not fourth suit forcing because two hearts would be fourth suit forcing, wouldn't it? So three hearts is the jump shift in the fourth suit, saying this is natural. I have a two-suited major hand partner and I want to go on. Do you have support for one of them or do we go somewhere else? Okay.
So that's 16 points. Oh, sorry, no, it doesn't.
No, they mightn't necessarily have 16, Mike. They want to have, because they're the responder, they've got enough for game and at least 5-5.
Okay.
And they want to show their majors rather than bid two hearts. They want to show 5-5 in the majors. And so they've got a game going hand and they want to show shape in this instance.
That's a good one, isn't it?
It is a good one. And it says, you choose partner. I'm 5-5 in the majors. So it's not for, yet this is another one of those ones where partnership, trust and understanding that you have to understand the subtlety of bidding the fourth suit and at what level and the differences. So this way you're jumping in the fourth suit, so it's not fourth suit forcing, even though in other circumstances it might have been different or the opposite. Okay, so that's fourth suit forcing. We talked about this, when to use fourth suit forcing. And I put here about next week's lesson, which is lesson 5, inverted minors. Now, I'm not sure if any of you use inverted minors, but inverted minors are when they fit in with Bergen raisers actually. So you've probably played against people where if the bidding goes one diamond and the responder bids two diamonds is a strong hand, 10 points or better. And it's like reversing or inverting the meaning of one diamond, two diamonds, one diamond, three diamonds. So three diamonds is weaker. But anyway, that's what we'll be talking about next week. And that'll be the last lesson in this series. But look, like I put on the notes down the bottom here, I'm planning more lessons. Oh no, they say.
Oh, that's good. No, that's good.
Okay, so I'll send a proposal to Anne and the committee. What I want to do is, you've probably heard of 2 over 1. You know, a lot of people play it, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
And you've noticed that people play it when you're playing against them on step bridge and BBO, have you not?
I guess.
And we need lessons on it, Richard.
You need lessons on it. That's what I think. Now, I know that some people at our club are playing 2 over 1.
The hackers.
The Yarrawonga people.
Sorry?
The Yarrawonga people.
Oh, and the 2, Peter Wes and Peter Webb are playing 2 over 1 at the moment, I believe. Well, they have been. But 2 over 1 is not much different to what we know. It's slightly different in points. The idea of 2 over 1 is if especially with the major, say I'm playing with Pam and Pam opens 1 heart, if I bid 2 clubs or 2 diamonds, it's a game force at the 2 level. That's what 2 over 1 basically is. You bid at the 2, your first, you know, when we play now, the bid at the 2 level, or 2 over 1 shows 10 plus points, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Well, with 2 over 1 system, the bidding goes, a bid at the 2 level shows 12 plus points. So it's just slightly more points. But the reason that it works is that it's game forcing at the 2 level. So with 2 bids, 1 heart, 2 clubs, 1 spade, 2 diamonds or whatever, your partnership is committed to game and you're only at the 2 level and you don't have suit agreement yet. So that's the idea of 2 over 1. It's not bad, but there's got a few quirks that people have trouble getting used to. But I just want to, you know, pour some oil on the troubled waters and smooth it out for you. So it's not too bad. By the way, I play 2 over 1 with a couple of people. Frank Veering's been the one that I play 2 over 1 with the most, but yeah, I don't mind it. And the Hacketts do play it, so you know, it is popular. Well, it's very popular in America. There's probably no other system. It'd be over 95% of players in North America, that's the US and Canada, that play this system. So it's not too bad. I'm not sure if it's worthy of that percentage of people playing it, but I think it's fair enough to learn. And like you were saying, Anne and Pam, when you're playing against people with the opponents, if you understand a system, it helps you with your side as well, doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Just playing in the dark, not knowing what they're on about.
Well, I know, and that's the thing. And even if they alert and they say this is forcing or semi-forcing or game, you're still not sure what they have. So anyway, that's something I had in mind, and I'll put a proposal to the committee, and I'll do that in the next few days, and I'll send it to you, Anne.
Good, thank you very much.
And that's about all I have. I'll just stop sharing this screen. I've got monitors all over the place. So I can see the Brady Bunch again on my second monitor. Are we playing bridge tomorrow?
Yes. Our club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we ought to get Dawn Ellis into it, I think.
Definitely. Have you got a partner, Dawn?
No, I haven't.
You want to learn how to play online, Dawn Ellis?
I've got to get these lessons all in here.
Righto. She's all right. Okay. Now, are you not playing tomorrow, Greg? Is that what you said?
I've got some tutoring at 4:30 in Taguna, and I don't know whether I'd be able to get from here back out.
I thought you'd given up on all that.
It's the last 2 weeks of term, Richard, and everyone's pooing their pants.
Is it high level maths?
Well, actually, no, it's year 9 and year 8, so they're
okay.
little packers are worried.
Well, take a pack of cards and explain to them about the probability of a 3-2 break and when you're in an 8-card fit.
All right, I'll do that.
68%, you know.
Are you really impressed?
Are you playing Penn tomorrow?
No, I can't play either, Rich. I have something on as well.
I think you might have told me that as well. You did, didn't you?
Hmm.
And so we have the Pembertons playing.
We will. We haven't registered yet, but we will.
Oh yeah, that's all right. It's up there, by the way. Now, are you playing tomorrow, Betty Luram?
Yes, I am, Richard.
Who are you playing with?
Carol Moore.
Carol Moore. I'm playing with Valerie Sanderson.
Good.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And
If she remembers how to log on,
No, she's pretty good at that.
you'll probably call Greg.
No, she's good at it.
She's on an iPad and you can't see the timer on an iPad, or she can't. She doesn't know how to alert and she can't see the timer. So apart from that, anyone else playing on an iPad?
Occasionally.
And you can't see a timer on it, is that right?
I haven't been able to, while you're waiting for the cards to appear.
No, for the next, so you know how long you've got to the end of the round.
Oh, no, you can see it up in the top left-hand corner.
Oh, can you? Okay.
Yeah.
Mm. I know that other people have had trouble. Susie plays on iPad and so does Beryl Steen. I think they've had trouble as well.
Mm.
Okay. How are we going? Any more questions about four-suit forcing, or you've got it all down pat?
I wouldn't say I've got it down pat, but I've read
Well-
the notes twice.
Well, you got the idea of it, and like we're saying, it doesn't matter if you play these things or not. If you understand it and have a concept of it, you know better for when the opponents play it. So I think it's fine. Anything else? Oh yeah, if you are interested in that 2/1, I'll wait till I hear from the committee, and then I'll send out an invite, and the committee might do the same. But
Well, I'm definitely interested, Richard.
righto. So Tuesday's okay, like we've been doing.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's fine.
it'll be
I
good.
think keep it at Tuesdays.
Keep it a Tuesday, same time,
time.
same bat channel.
Yeah.
All
Exactly.
right.
But we meet too many people that play 2/1 and we get lost in translation with it.
Okay. All right. You might even take it up yourself. You never know.
We need to know how to do it anyway.
She says non-committally. Yes. All right. Anything else?
No,
Thank you, Richard.
Thank you very
Nice to
much.
see.
Thanks.
Nice to see you all, and I'll see some of you tomorrow. Or at the
Okay.
table.
Thanks,
you.
Richard.
Cheers. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
And I'll log on.
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, bye.
Bye.